Congratulations, man. I appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I mean, wow. I mean, I don't know. I just talked to Marquell earlier today, and the feeling after that final whistle had to be incredible, right? I mean, just being involved in a game like that. What was that like, and what are your emotions the day after, so to speak?
Yeah, going into the game, I was second string behind Jimmy on pump block. So I was talking with Coach Antonio before the game, and he was going over some things. So mentally, I was like, I was itching to go in, but at the same time going into it, I was like, man, I might not play at all this game.
Hmm.
So it was, I think, during the second or the third pump block, Coach Sat, he grabbed me and he kind of told me I'm going to be taking over for Jimmy. And the first one, because all week in practice, I've been kind of going off the cadence. And so not really being familiar with their cadence, I was like, I didn't want to jump off sides, and I was just trying to time it up right. But I went a little bit late, but I felt the crease, and I was like, damn, like it's there for sure.
Hmm.
And so the second one, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna just try and jump it. So it worked out perfect, and just blocking it and seeing that we scored. It was like when I'm in the corner of the end zone, it didn't even feel real.
Hmm.
I was like, did I actually just block that punt? So it was just surreal, and for the duration of the game, just being able to know I contributed and really just trying to end the seniors with a victory. That was really my number one goal.
Yeah, I saw your tweet on that you had to do it for the senior class, and just that's was the message most of the week here. I mean, just kind of to go out strong, pretty much, and do it for the brotherhood, so to speak.
Right, right. You could say that. Being in the room with Andre Carter and Fabrice Moyne and DMAC, it was they expressed how they felt last year and how they regretted letting a lot of those guys go out with a loss. So just seeing how much they cared about it and just being involved this year, it really put an extra emphasis personally to me that they put in their time and I'm gonna just do whatever I can to help them out.
No doubt. Question about the pump block, right? You had been played on pump block before yesterday, or no? Were you in on any pump blocks earlier this year, or no?
Yeah, yeah. So I previously was I was jumping around between the 1 and the 8, so that like left and right edge, so to speak.
Uh
So I was doing that quite a bit, and then this week, just Coach Sat, he just put me at that 6. It was kind of that, we call this Cascade, is the name of the play, and it was like a late shift, and he saw it on film, and it worked.
huh. Wow. It's pretty amazing when you can see stuff translate from film study into the game, and like you say, in a game like that, it's your first Army Navy game, right? I mean, it's your first
Yeah.
time experiencing that, and I'm sure when you go into that stadium, man. When I looked up in pregame and I saw that stadium full, and then you see the flyovers, and then you know it. Me, I'm just a writer, right? You're a player. You
Right.
got to know that it's on then, right? And then everything kind of comes to light, maybe.
Right, right. Yeah, no, just walking out, I was talking with a lot of the other freshmen. It was like, man, this is insane. Because last year at the prep school, we went to the game, and being in the stands, you can see there's a lot of people, but there's nothing like actually being on the field and looking all around. It's like every seat is packed, and it was just definitely an experience I'd never had before.
What'd you say to Jabril after the game, or maybe after that play? I mean, hey,
I saw the first thing I thought was, you scared me, man. You scared me. I thought we weren't going to get 6 out of that. But he. I give props to Jabril because that UConn block. Obviously, Navy they saw it, and so I'm sure they were scheming for him this week.
hmm,
Whenever there's attention outside of your position, it helps you out. It opens up spots. So, I told him great job, way to recover and stay in balance. Because if he did, man, I would have had some words for him.
No doubt. What a play. What a play. One last one though. I really appreciate your time. What do you think this win does for the guys coming back? I know it's the day after. I know it's still probably sinking in, so to speak. But what do you think it could do for the guys coming back?
Right. Number one, I think it gets some momentum going into the off season. So much work's going to be done this off season, from film study to weight room to extra field work. So, the fact that we came back from adversity after last year's loss, and the feeling of having that hard work pay off, it's almost addicting that it'd be like, that all paid off. Let's go get another one. So I think it's just going to just build the momentum for this next off season, and just inspire the guys to just go even harder.
No doubt. When you had the start that the team had, right, the 1-4 start, and then the kind of even the slate, so to speak, and play pretty well down the stretch. I mean, that's got to be something that you guys can definitely take out of the season and bring into the off season, I would think, right?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. This team, we never showed any quit. Coach Morgan says a lot, where a lot of other teams would have just folded up the tents. We just kept swinging. And, that's definitely a testament to who we are as a brotherhood and a culture.
No doubt. How many times have you watched the punt block on replay?
Oh, man, I can't lie. I've probably watched it around 30 or 40 times now. So, I have a lot of people back home sending it to me, a lot of family, a lot of friends. So, it's like every time you watch it, you relive it a little bit and get some goosebumps. But, it's definitely something I'm gonna cherish forever.
No doubt, man. Hey, no, really appreciate your time. Thanks so much. After the day after, and all the best. We'll just definitely keep up with you in the off season and stuff. Really appreciate it.
Sounds good. So you have a good night.
You too.